first start making music, you don't have a legacy you're protecting. You're building it.
Exactly.
And now when you make music, you're fighting that idea of, oh, he's not what he was.
Exactly.
He's not what he used to be. It's interesting that you say that with that level of pressure that you put on yourself now. With that kind of pressure, how does it feel knowing you have a Marley collaboration? When you get that email, that text or that phone call and they say, listen, it's Bob Marley next, you know.
So Step It Up is what I did with him.
What's that like for you mentally?
For what I said about how hard I go on myself, when we had the email or the conversation, I almost passed it on, not just out of respect. I felt that I was not worthy to lay my vocals next to the legend. I was really hard on myself. And my manager was like, this is a big opportunity. But because the artist side of me is thinking more about the arts, it's not the opportunity. So I didn't even listen to anything. I just felt I'm not the right person to lay my vocals to the legend. Then they sent the record and we opened his vocals. This is his real vocals, like when he recorded it. And then when I was listening to that in the studio, you know, I captured it on camera. It was like very spiritual at that moment. And I think I did like 4 verses and I had to choose the right one. You know, everything I say, I'm like, I'm saying something next to Bob Marley. Like, it feels like me and him in the booth. Like you can't. There are a few people that I feel like that when I work with them. The man that inspired me to rap or rap for, he's a rapper. He's never cursed. He's never used profanity. And he was catering to the youth. I didn't know how he was able to do that. I tried it, but you know, the new generation is hard to like keep it too censored. You want to say stuff that you feel. But that's what I respect about him. So anytime I'm about to work with him, I sit down to sieve every line. If every line is like out of what his brand stands for. So that's the same feeling I have with Bob Marley, the legend. But
it's
then,
like you're entering that person's arena.
Exactly. So I have to. And then we all know that at this point, it's even disrespectful to bring him into my arena though, because the work he's putting in, we follow. So he set the pace for what I have to do. So the record is not, yes, I brought it home. I seen having my producers from Ghana, but the message and everything that he stands for, I have to make sure that I back it. But I got away with the song because the song was not one of his super conscious type of records. You know, this is his love, so I could get away with it.
It's interesting. I heard the song and as I'm listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, he put it all on the line. You know what I mean? Like there's something when you listen to the verse and he just literally said to me, yeah, he made sure he left no room for error. He's like, I'm gonna give you something that's undeniably bars. The flow was tight to precision. And I can just imagine what that process must have been like now, knowing that you chose out of 4 verses. Oh gosh. Because you listen to one day, and then it's like that's the one. But you listen on the next day, and it's like the other. How do you deal with that as an artist, letting the music go and letting the people have it?
Sometimes it's like very on the spot, so you don't think about it, then it goes out. It's just a vibe, and then certain ones that you're like, there's a line on the new project, but I'm not gonna say because what I thought people were gonna say about it, I haven't heard it yet, so I don't want to bring their minds to it. But I was into like. I was thinking about it. I'm like, this can cause a lot of controversy. This can do this, this can do that. And it's because of the weight of who you are, especially from where I'm from, at least.